because the first game is Sevilla versus Granada. Sevilla, impressive last week in defeat against Barcelona. Minus 250, that's not getting you rich. Minus one at minus 150, that's not getting you rich either. Granada at plus 850, struggled last week at home to Rayo Vallecano. Then Vallecano go down to 10 men. Granada, 95th minute, equaliser for 2-2. Killed me, but don't worry, I'll get my revenge on them this week. I can't see the draw. Roman's getting involved. So let's go with a total of over 2.5 at plus 110. The under is at minus 130. I'll come to you first, Pavlos. What are your numbers saying? Because I've got Sevilla winning this comfortably. And after I saw Granada last week, I'm not even interested in Granada scoring at plus 100. Minus 130 for Granada not to score. But it's plus 100 for them to score. No chance.
Yeah, I believe that they'll have a very tough time scoring this rock-solid Sevilla defense. We've praised them all season long. They still have the best defense in the La Liga with 20 goals conceded, second best home defense with 11 conceded, third best XGA with 1.26. The problem is that their XGA at home have kind of dipped like a lot. They now have the 11th worst XGA at home, but still they managed to keep clean sheets. They managed to keep the matches very tight. And this Granada side, they've had scoring troubles all season. 7th worst offense with 33 goals, 5th worst away offense with just 14 goals. Their XG numbers are not very good, and they actually beat Sevilla by 1-0 at home in the reverse fixture, but they did score an early goal and they were pretty much dominated in the second half, but they did get the win. Granada, they are showing signs of life lately with 4 points in the last 2 matches, but the thing is that they came back in both matches scoring late goals, and so yeah, I just don't see a lot of goals. I mean, Sevilla at home are 7-7 to the over 2.5 goals, but that number shoots up to 11-3 to the over 1.5 goals. And there's a reason why I choose the 1.5 goals. And Granada on the road are 6-9 to the over 2.5 goals, but that number shoots up to 11-4 to the over 1.5 goals. So I'm kind of scared of Granada somehow scoring here. I just have to say it, but I hopefully not. So I think we'll see a game where Sevilla win and there's at least 2 goals.
Yeah, I mean 2-0, but the 2-0 will only give you, if you go with Sevilla -1, at minus 150, Paco. I know that you don't even entertain minuses, but if you go with Granada not to score and Sevilla to win, so basically Sevilla win to 0, and I know that's a little bit risky because I did it midweek in the Champions League as well. One mistake from Liverpool, Benfica score, otherwise Liverpool win to 0, and my week is completely different. But Sevilla win to 0 is at plus 100. Can you see Granada scoring?
Well, the fact is that if you leave aside the game against Barca last week, Sevilla had been unbeaten since November, since the last days of November. And in that impressive run of games, almost half of them saw how Sevilla kept a clean sheet. And I believe that has been the key for them. The fact that they are so consistent at the back, even though they haven't excelled scoring. Actually, I can't remember. I should look at the stats, but the last time Sevilla scored more than 2 goals in a game, it was against Levante back in match day 10. So it's been almost the full season without Sevilla being able to score more than 2 goals in a La Liga game. So that's why, even though I believe that Granada are in a very, very tight spot, especially after sacking a few weeks ago their manager Robert Moreno, they are facing the battle for relegation. I just see Sevilla very consistent, especially at home. And the proverbial lowest effort possible, like 1-0, call it a day. I think that Sevilla have excelled precisely at that this season. So that's why in this case I was trying to look at the value. I know that you went for this game, Flash, but I actually can't remember if I decided doing something, because I thought that, yeah, that Sevilla will probably win the game, easily win the game, but I don't think it's going to be a fancy scoreline. And that's why
you actually sent me Sevilla and over 7.5 goals.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I messed up with the 7.
Sevilla and over 2.5. Are you thinking that it's Sevilla and under 2.5 or over 2.5?
Yeah.
You think 3-0?
2.5. Yeah, because it's just they don't go for it, and that has been a problem because when they needed to go for it, they didn't know how to. That's why this season, whenever they had a game under control, 1-0, they just decided to stop there and do not increase their effort because of the challenges of the season, of the competition they had to face. First, the Champions League, Copa del Rey, also later the Europa League. But ultimately, it didn't work for them. But at this point, Sevilla scoring more than 2 goals in a game, it's tough, even though Granada are very, very wonky at the back.
Okay, so what you're saying then? Sevilla and under 2.5?
Yeah, I could go for that.
Okay, well, I need to know the price of that then. So if you, in fact, Pavlos, if you can have a look in a minute, I'll get the official picks up. I see Sevilla winning this to 0 at plus 100. Ignore Paco's, even though he sent it to me at like the middle of the night. Sevilla and over 2.5 at plus 140. I mean, I'm thinking probably Sevilla and under 2.5 is probably, if that's 140, I'm expecting it to probably be minus 110, maybe plus 100. But Sevilla and over 1.5 at plus 130. We're all on the 2-0. That's what it is. We're all on the 2-0. As long as Granada don't score, I think we're going to be home and hosed. In fact, I will get that for you. When the next clip is shown of the next game, I will have a price of Sevilla and under 2.5.